Hey, this is Ed. Welcome back to This Old Spartan. Today, we're just going to talk a little bit about stretching and mobility, and I'll show you a couple of good stretches that work out real great, especially if most of your job requires you to sit all day. It's going to help. See you on the other side. I am out in Fort Pierce, Florida right now at the Loves, at my favorite gym, behind my truck, because that's what we do. Full-time over the road, team driver, so I'm never home. This is it. This is life. We sit in the truck all day. It's no good for. We got to get out. We got to exercise. At the very least, we do some stretches because we sit in that truck all day long. Now in this one, you basically want to be on the ground but in a squat position. So bring yourself down to this nice squat position and then just roll forward. Brace yourself with your hands, get your knees on something nice and soft. Keep your hips back. You want to keep your hips right down, not on your heels, but you want to aim towards your heels and then keep them there as you lean forward. Support yourself with your hands. Keep your back fairly neutral. You don't want to be all humped over. You don't want the big dip in it either. Just keep it fairly neutral and keeping your hips back. Just reach out forward. And as you hang out here, let yourself sink down into it. First time I've done this. Now what you're doing is, you're keeping your toes dug into the ground, keeping your hips back, and just letting yourself sink down. It's a really good stretch. It feels really, really good. Work yourself back up. Do it again. Keeping your hips back, toes into the ground, and just reaching out. And as you hang out here, let yourself sink down a little bit with every breath. Try to keep yourself, your back nice and neutral. Focusing on your hips staying back. And then, this feels good. Bring yourself back up. Like I said, you start off in a squat position. You don't go this slow. If you can't go this slow, you go as slow as you can. You're going to use your hands to support yourself anyways. Another thing I want to point out real quick. I'm using my regular work clothes. Too often, I did this at first to myself. I can't exercise. I don't have time to change. I can't do this. I don't have any place to work. Right behind my truck. All these stretches right here can also be done in the truck. I've done them. There is room. And that's another good thing too. If you're new to this, you don't have the confidence, you might get a little intimidated, you're on the truck stop, not sure about what's on the ground. That's why I have a cardboard mat here. Cheap, disposable. I've had this thing for 3 years. I've used rubber mats and vinyl mats, as actual exercise mats. They pick up everything from the truck stops. This thing, all it gets is my sweat. I can handle that. So, it's called the frog stretch. Come down to the squat position and just roll forward. Again, keep your toes right there. Your knees are on the ground. Your hips back. Keep your back in a neutral position. You don't want to be, like this here. We're not twerking here. And you want to be hunched over. Just try to keep your back neutral, your hips back, and just lean, stretch yourself forward, and let yourself sink into it. It does feel. This is a nice stretch. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of a yoga stretch. Probably has a nice fancy name. Come back up. Let yourself down again. You walk yourself down with your arms, your hands, keep yourself supported. And just sink down into it. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, please hit that like for me. If you want to see some more of this, hit the subscribe. I'm working on that. But in general, stretching itself, if you're doing good solid stretches and a full routine, that's a workout in itself. I mean, I would even consider doing some yoga. That, you'll get a good burn from it. You will burn calories if you're doing it right. And it will feel fantastic. You know how you feel good after a great workout? Trust me, a really good stretch will make you feel fantastic. And that's today's body renovation tip from this old Spartan. Stretch it out, baby.